Or is it getting blurry when I add the drop shadow? Bad video game. Bad rabies. Excellent. So, today on the docket, actually finally playing the Sirens, which I talked about, like what, when I was playing Starfather or something. And today is now, except we're doing it the funny way, and everybody else in the game is I've set to Supremacist in the custom game rules. Look at them, even the mods. And then everything roughly approximately to whatever that can be. Is it gonna go well? No. Am I gonna win? We'll see. Mountain Dew. Crack open a, hi kitty, a frothing cold can of Hatsune Miku colored Taco Bell flavored Gamer Girl Pee. Excellent. Oh god. Oh my god! There's so much reading! Mod developers, why? Kitty, come comfort me. Come to me, child. I require touching your soft, delectable furs. Correct, the mice on the TV are more important. Ahem. Legend has it, when the daughter of the sky god On and the sun god, sea goddess Tiamat fell in love, Tiamat's a dragon. Rule 34. Tiamat. 96? You people are slacking. You tell me furries aren't horny for the horrifyingly evil I can fix her draconic Dami Mommy with 5 heads? She can suck 5 dicks at once. How are you guys not on this? Fell in love, their parents created for them a paradise where the ocean meets the heavens and gave them the Pearl of Transformation so they can move freely between land, sea, and sky. Alright, they are birds. Do they have pony part? And they're a hippogriff, right? So they fish and then horse, but wing. Where the fuck hippogriffs are. Hippogriffins. That's right in the name. Got it. Fat fuck. My Tourette's are horrible today. It's probably all the caffeine and sugar. The paradise within the twin realms of Mount Eris and Equestria, and their descendants were the first of the hippogriffs and the sea ponies. For many millennia, 2 realms flourished and prospered, with any creature able to change forms by petitioning the high priest kings to use the Pearl of Transformation. During this, the 2 realms wanted little to do with the outside world, but life was simple and good. We just wanted to fish. Or wanted to be fish. Sometimes. Wanted to be bird other times. Over time, however, the priest kings grew greedy, demanding lavish tributes to even see the Pearl of Transformation, much less use it. The 2 realms drifted apart, with the hippogriffs looking towards the outside world, to North Zebrica and to North Equestria, and the sea ponies turning inwards. Local nobles and merchants came to dominate the society, bringing prosperity to the land, but also a dissatisfaction with the arrogant and distant priest kings. Finally, in the year 523 Aelb, but Equestrian reckoning... I was right. One family went over against the priest kings, and their monopoly on the Pearl. Oh my god, it's terrible today. This family, known as the Royal Line of Lenovo, rallied both sea ponies and hippogriffs alike to unite their kingdom of Hippogriffia, and with the power of laptops now freely available to any creature who wished to use it, they established a new tradition between the capitals. Coding. That wasn't funny. Stuff and things. The king agreed to remove their course between the capitals every 6 months and practice a form of absolute harmony. Absolutist harmony, inspired by Princess Celestia. And so it was for many generations an unbroken line of king and queens, each one designated a single heir based on the which displayed the greatest wisdom and compassion. Change came gradually, which introduced above, usually introduced from above in small portions. Even the industrial level was brought in relatively orderly fashion during the reign of Sea King Skylance and his daughter, Queen Novo. Is this a Zelda situation where all of our queens are named Novo? Am I Novo? Hell yeah! Computer! Whose reign has lasted for 30 years. Oh, I'm actually that Novo. Current Hippogriffia could not stay apart from the chaos of the world forever. When the Storm King's army set sights on North Zebrica, Queen Nova began the creation of a grand army, but when it became clear that there would not be enough time before the Storm King arrived, Novo, he and the council, the royal advisor of Raftwood, used the Pearl Transformation to evacuate the population of Mount Eris into Equestria. They spent 2 years beneath the waves and heard... The 2 years spent between the were hard on the Hippogriff's population, caused rift of forms between those who had always been sea ponies and those who were forced to adopt sea pony ways to survive. Cut off from the information of the outside world and forced to abandon their homes, many secretly called the Queen Novo a tyrant and a coward, abusing the pearl only as the old priest kings had. When the Queen's own daughter, Princess Skystar, agitated to return to the surface and confront the Storm King, it was only... The Queen's... I had mentally inserted a word that I neither read nor registered, but still was there. So thanks to an intervention with the equestrian element bearers. It's the fucking rainbow horsies from the thingy. The Nova finally relented. This is probably actually a fucking show thing or something, isn't it? Isn't it? Like, apparently the cats are canon, and so is Monkey. There's a whole movie where apparently he kind of just sucked ass. And it was lame. Meh. So the Hippogriffs already take these stars get out of Masted ain't not great. Blah blah blah. Change the course of history of the Storm Kings already taken clearly surprise. The airships were shot down by mighty Hippogriff Air Force, with the flagship down on the famous ace pilot Crack Lightning. The Storm King himself was betrayed and slain by his own lieutenant after Princess Skystar, the element bearers, battered the way. Storm King's conflicts were cut short of a single day, but Hippogriffia had changed forever. Seeing the devastation that had brought on their neighbors as they hid, many Hippogriffs declared that they would never hide again, and so began going abroad to see a larger world, bringing back foreign ideas with them. Meanwhile, many sea ponies in recent events have proved that Hippogriffia should avoid the barbaric wider world, unless they become warmongers too. About that, they are very correct. Everybody's going to be a warmonger, I think, or at least tyrannically isolationist in some cases. I think there was like 3 nations that I couldn't set to supremacist, and I just set them to like weird alt history aggressive as much as I could. Seeing Hippogriffia beginning to fray, Queen Novo fired Raphwood and had the Pearl of Transformation divided into millions of tiny shards, giving her the power which the monarchy had held for so long. Now any Hippogriff or sea pony could transform at will. Did she just like give a little shard to everybody and said, "Eat this"? She also studied Silver Stream and studied friendship in Equestria, and set up a reconstruction mandate and a refugee zone in the kingdom of Zumedia. Where? All I have is Warzina, Culfage, Bat, and then worms. Even more worms. I always think that her like lip rings look like fangs, and she's a vampire. In order by the kingdom falling to anarchy, the murder of their king by the Storm King and the devastation the armies had brought. Now Hippogriffia stands at a crossroad. Will they stay true to harmony? No. Were they ejected in favor of new ideas? Yes, one's forced upon them mentally, telepathically. When actively on the world stage, or just retreat into isolationist one more. I assume this is world conquest. All right, so path. Hobo. In the middle of our house. In the middle of our house. Watch as I get copyright struck for that. Do not use the underwater construction system. Total sea pony dominance. Rush anti-harmonic activities committee. Patrol the deepest depths decision when it appears. Prioritize research and building focuses from there. The national spirits will go away. Everything else should be clear from there, or you are a big dumb dummy dumb. Okay, what problem? What happens when I am indeed a big dumb dummy dumb dumb dum 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 do? Fish. Oh my god, I don't start with -40 research speed! 33 factories! People! Oh my god, this is beautiful. Wow! Holy shit! Stuff! Things! Whoa! Occupied territories! Oh, is this Zumedia? Ah, perfect. Do you hate me? No, they're actually quite compliant. Local autonomy. National focused. Anti-ponies. The Mountain Oaks. Rock and Stone. I'm assuming sea pony primacy. Down here somewhere. What is it again? Anti-harmonic activities. Anti. That's his nady. Anti. There it is. Do I go Sea Pony Primacy first? I would assume. Move our divided society towards total fish control. Political power consisting of underwater buildings will decrease by 5. Oh, cost. There's divided society balanced with divided society Sea Pony leaning. All of my shit sucks ass. Fantastic. Alternatively, do we rush hard into that first? Go total Sea Pony dominant, so probably either or. Gain stability. I'm fine stability. Splendid isolation. Yes, indeed. Ah, but what if I want to send volunteers so I have something to do before we get crazy? I actually definitely want to save my stuff. But those battles are removed upon the rail of splendid isolation. We'll move our decided towards total Sea Pony control. Political power costs of constructing underwater shit. Except I don't construct underwater shit yet, right? Do not use the construction system. Okay. Spooky. Scary. Ooh, underwater construction system. Oh, but it's so pretty. Okay. It's so pretty. Sea Pony resentment catastrophic. Light is divided between Mount Eris and Equestria. While you're able to transform between our Sea Pony and Hippogriff forms, thanks to the shards of Novo's Pearl, which Hippogriff carries, the overall majority of our citizens spend nearly all their time in one form or another. This leads to different cultures, different ways of life, and different economic and infrastructure needs, and a different attitude towards the world. Hey, outside world, since nobody but us makes things for a living undersea. Well, the Hippogriff's both desire increased interact with the broader world is balanced to different ideas. Why, if I do Hippogriff dependence, do I lose all of my underwater buildings? Like, I understand, like, the Sea Pony one, because then they, fuck off to the ocean. But why do I lose them if I tell the people to fuck off to the sky? Post-war crisis. I can get a post-war crisis? I wouldn't be there if I couldn't get that. A perfect union. Propaganda. Replace the government. Weird. Why is replacing the government requiring me to have Hippogriff control? Oh, because it's giving the agitated fishes a thing. A bone. Dead sea ponies cannot be demobilized. The vast population of millions of sea ponies that hold isolation is fused. They are still our subjects. So serving our military when the need arises is 2 equal parts of one united nation. Eris and Equestria must be the burden of the conscription eventually. Sweet! I'm assuming it pisses them off if I lose people, which might be good towards total Vimsh domination. Deep oil. Okay, so basically ignoring everything except for trading with Skyfall. Research. Thunder Splash. It comes with grenades. That's the splash part. Splash damage. Ah, blue. I always like the blue color. Tridents. Why is this Nautica soundtrack have techno? Man, do I want to rush mechanization? 4 years ahead of time. Never mind. Are we ahead of time by default? No, we're actually on time. For fucking once. Holy crap, I'm not playing a backwater dirt pit. Whoa! I don't know what to do in this situation. Oh, no, there we go. My industry and electronics suck ass. It's probably because we keep trying to bring them underwater and everybody gets electrocuted and dies, which is pissing off the fishes. Seahorse! Seahorse. Oh my god. It just occurred to me. Wow. So I sort of play Subnautica. Or Barotrauma. God, is that what they look like? Why do you have wings? I guess because they have bird wings, so why not fish wings? What are wings, if not weird-ass fins? Capital ship armor. This is going to at least teach me boat. I don't like the casually disembodied eyeballs. Oh, no, I had Pony Rambo. Shark! Total naval supremacy. Destruction speed's probably good. I think the racial texts are generally quick, right? Yeah, kind of. Nah. There is a piece of chicken stuck in my teeth, and I cannot get it out. First off, never mind, we have pavement. That. Oh, 6 civilian factories. Whoa. Oh my god. I have stuff. I have 20 dudes. Wow. Wow. Who do we think is going to attack me first? I could probably do war. I have a tank? Whoa. I don't think I've ever done tanks before. Whoa! It has absolutely nothing on it. It's just the garbage interwar tank. It's probably better than nothing. Whomst I got? Weirdly high quality art, weirdly high quality art, weirdly high quality art, weirdly high quality art. Holy shit, look at that shading. Jesus fucking Christ, you people and your... It's an owl. Are there owls? Are there griffins that are owls? Hoot hoot. Well, weirdly high quality art number 1. This man needs to reduce his saturation a little bit, though. Damn. Man is contrasted. What am I going to be doing? Probably a lot of... I don't have that. Probably a lot of killing the peoples. Well, I'm probably going to lose all these guys, aren't I? They're going to get replaced with pain. 12! Oh, you're one of those weird guys, aren't you? Yeah. 3% division organization for half the size? I guess you'll be my... Damn it. Yeah, wait. You can be the Marines. Weirdly high quality art number 2. Weirdly high quality art for a free mod number 3. Meanwhile, Scandinavia's journals are all flat color and look like they're from a 2005 fan comic. I mean, that's what the show is. Look at this lass. She's all shaded. Like the movie rendition of every animated TV show. Cartoon movie? Cartoon show. Want to trade? Probably. At least Marines. Marines are good tank. I have... Truck! Bow! Oh my god, it's already... Jesus Christ, why is it 1 each? Sir, these are the same thing. You could have just doubled it up, right? Is it the same one? Uh-huh. Two of them. My developers, what are you on? Why two of them? I got like one of them for this guy, because then he doesn't... Because then it's... Okay, I guess I can see one of them. Why two, though? Yeah, if you only have one, eventually it'll start producing one of each. Why two? Wait a minute, why three of them? You do the same one, too! I guess just preemptive preparation for when you have like a bajillion dockyards and can't put these up to ×5s is... Oh my god. Maybe it's because it'll make them in separate locations? What if I told you that my entire knowledge of My Little Pony comes from two sources, this mods and the Yogscast Shadow of Isra Pony? God, I remember that as a kid. I remember playing Minecraft with the My Little Pony mod that made the entire world like pastel flat color, and it was actually really nice looking, but then also turned your model into a Pinoy. It was a dark time for Fenny. Until I left the community because I saw one too many horses in lingerie posted in safer work channels. Just went, you know what? I'm out of here. Bye. You have ruined it. Good day, sir. Planes. Yay. Are these planes on boats? Oh, you could do that? Planes on boats? Wow, I guess it can reach the strait, but goddamn. That's some shit-ass range. Okay, sometime somewhere on someone's old hard drive is a young Fenric voice acting for Fallout Equestria, and it will never see the light of day. If I can help it.
It's sandwich time.
Hey, Salty boy. Hey, perfect. We're salty, because the Ocean Nation.
Rock and stone, brother.
Thank you very much for the follow and the raid. Perfect timing. Fish. Yar har, shiver me timbers. Warzina, do you like me? Maybe market access. Does that mean they like me? They do. Do you like me? No. Do you like me? Surprisingly, not as little as I thought they would. Friend. Massive. Fucking massive, mate.
Rock and stone, brother.
DJ Jelly, thank you for the follow. There's a fish in the name Jellyfish. Perfect timing. Fantastic. Wonderful. Well, I probably don't want to keep my troops on the fish land. But I can't border Chiroptera yet. But soon, when they start fucking around. Because I had them permanently set with everybody else to go supremacist, which doesn't change them. I don't even think Chiroptera had an option to not be supremacist. Ah, but they can make a bunch of drugs and sell them to horses. I wish that mechanic were a little bit more in-depth, because that's hilarious. It's destabilizing the equestrian economy and nation by starting an opium epidemic. But you can't really do it in time for the Civil War. Disagreements in budgeting committee has sprouted an all-out row between two of our ministers. Sea Pony, Seafoam. That sounds like a stereotype, honestly, of a name. And Hippogriff Windlance have both come to the government expecting a dispute, which over the package which was over a package of transport funding meant to connect towns in Mount Eris and Equestria. Can we do that? Can I have underground rails? I guess there's nothing saying you can't have a rail go into the water. It's just you get the entry has to be very gentle, or it's going to go off of the rails. Or you make it like one of those upside down inverted roller coasters that make me want to puke and scare me, and have like the wheels on the bus as they go round and round clamped to the thingy. Again, Mr. Difference with the infrastructure needed by the sea ponies and hippogriffs. Either minister is happy with the current arrangement. They have demanded that we split funding, with each minister arguing that their race has more complicated infrastructure requirements and thus should get a larger share of funding. Yes. Total fish. All fish. Horses that aren't fish? Wait, really? I guess non-aggression pact is just I won't attack you. Do I threaten you? Oh my god, do I have a bigger military than she does? Possibly. We need tank trials. Over the past few weeks, the Army has been trialing various proposals for the tank designs in Zumidia. Our victory over the Storm King and the Army... After our victory with the Storm King, the Army searched out for the latest advances in land warfare from around the world. A particular interest was Stalingrad's use of tanks during their revolution. Royal Island Arsenal has been hard at work developing a series of proposed tank designs. Can I get the Bob sample? Just sheet metal stapled to a tractor? What if we convert bulldozers with welded steel plates on it and drive them into the mayor's office? I mean, into the enemy's office. With regard to our allied forces, the original T1 prototype was scrapped early in development. T2 and T3 prototypes are looking promising. The T2 small, fast, light tank with a crew of 4. It is a 16 millimeter. It has 16 of armor and a max speed of fast. On roads. But when I had worms with the super zoomies, they only went 22. What the fuck you mean it can go 72 kilometers per hour? God, I wish that were real. I could go from Quackatai to like down here, just zoom. I've won the war. Good evening. Teleports behind you. Nothing personnel, squid. Either out is the exact opposite. Joint collaborative with Equestria. The T3 is designed with a crew of 10 and a maximum speed of not fast. It's still pretty damn fast. It's only 4 under like trucks. Or no, wait. Mechanized. Basically, small tanks. The 7 guns is built to overwhelm the enemy with superior firepower as it advances with infantry, rather than outmaneuvering the enemy lines. Outmaneuver is how you get encirclements and can Stackenpfeifen them, which is hilarious, but also just being able to bully over their front line also sounds hilarious. I don't need to stack wipe them if they can't hold. Durkin has another try at Clawbeak is an eccentric adventurer and race car driver. I'm sad his name isn't Jerry. Maybe it is Jerry Clawbeak. Sirenalia, that's a reference no one's gonna get. It's a Primus song. Sirenalia's eye purely based on speed! While more lightly armored than the T1 and T3, the Tide's tank supports a crew of 2 armed with a 37mm cannon. Isn't that bigger than the other one? Yeah, 16. An astonishing speed of a lot. Arianas are not competent, could stand up to any form of anti-tank weapons. It would be liable to face. So opposition is stiff. Yeah, but fast. Also, Jesus Christ, my PP. I don't have that PP. Oh, I see. I'm paying 75 PP for the tractor engines for free. Light tanks doesn't sound like it's probably gonna be much better, or probably slightly even worse, than just going fully mechanized infantry. So, what if we simply bully their asses? I want to do what the buggos do, and just like, oh, that's a nice front line you have there. Have you not heard of the Chunnel? I don't know what a Chunnel is. I was reading some Silicop with friend on Hoi 4. We normally play Equestria at war, but we hopped over here. I'm going to pop out, have a good stream. Thank you very much for the raid, and you have a lovely day as well. This is a remarkably good mod. A disgustingly good mod. Like, from gameplay standpoint, not just because, colorful ponies. If you're gonna start here, Queen Nova's airport this morning, waiting to crowd. Oh my god, there's gonna be so much fucking reading, isn't there? Yes, this wouldn't be a fucking Hoi 4 mod without it. There are crowd of reporters and fans. It's just a custom-built aeroplane in the spirit of Starfield. We don't talk about that around here. We don't talk about that. Starfield didn't exist. There is only Elder Scrolls 6, or maybe not. Who knows? In the morning light, as it taxi to the parking spot. His 3-month solo tour of the world had been to Taka Hippogriphia, with many wondering, 3 months to tour the world? Wait, is this guy, you go around the world in 90 days in some kind of airship? Anyone who discovered beyond the borders of the island. Or is this like rock band world tours, where it's like, you know, America and then Northern Europe and that's it? Rolled beef tip. The report of the Aries Post have been reprinted in numerous outlets, and the celebrity has turned them into a rallying cry for the isolation of elements within Hippogriphia. There are many great sites in the wide world, Carthage chief among them, but I must say, on a whole, the Storm King's barbarism is the rule rather than the exception outside of our fair nation. They have very little to offer us, except for endless isms. Communism, liberalism, republicanism, all isms of which Griff-isms and even Ponisms kill each other over every day. Scary. I mean, not really. If he didn't go to Graphodia. Like, that place is fucked up with war, but until, you know, like 2 years or less from now, Equestria is fine. Check the 4 ideas that describe a peaceful way of life. Total sea pony control. Fish. Report of military aviation during the... I want to die. Do you think Seafoam is a bad sea pony name? None of the Remainers politicians named is Raftwood. Seafoam sounds like what they call their fun time juice. All the air services play an important role in the reclamation of Hippogriff's territory for the Storm King. However, a special mention should be made of the Air Force's actions during the war. Burgers for covers after the name of the army, the various battles instrumental to file defeat the Storm King's army during the Air Spurdy had already been in Hippogrifia's claws since the beginning of their surprise war on the Storm King's forces, when they quickly and efficiently overwhelmed the Storm King's air force, most of which was grounded. They had to go to their room. They said the fuck word around mommy. Next time, a large enemy force to appear from beneath the ocean. During the final battle, the Storm King's troops were destroyed. The Ancients played an important part in the Storm King's campaign as they gave him a tactical and strategic advantage over his enemies, carrying large amounts of warriors, materials, and weapons at a fairly fast pace, easily outmaneuvering his opponents and positioning his forces to deliver crushing attacks on their weak points. This is an alarming amount of information. These same airships, however, weren't quick enough to face the lightning strikes of the biplanes which compose the Air Force. One of it... it's a hair falling down my back and it itches. One of many airships to join the scrapyard as the flagship of the Storm King, being destroyed by Crack Lightning himself. He was lauded a hero for his actions that day. Together with the other branches of the military, the help from the elemental bearers, and the Storm King's rampage through Zephica came to an end. Peace and harmony returned to Hippogriphia, and there was much rejoicing. Yay! The Air Force of the war. Yeah, that's nice. Also, I sent you a Discord picture of one of your leaders. It's fine. Friendship school graduate. Raft wood. Why is it fine? What, because like hybrid Pinkie Pie Fluttershy Rainbow Dash, but with bird? Why am I supposed to be alarmed by this? At first I thought you were like, haha, it's fine, smiley face, because she looks alarmingly like the Siren leader, if I recall correctly. But it does say niece. So I'm assuming we've known her since she got pushed out of that sweet fish cloaca. Do fishes have cloacas? Do I want to know this horrifying, terrifying, eldritch knowledge? I don't think so. Super high definition art for no reason at all. It indeed is. Look at all of that shading, and look at all of that shading, and look at all of that shading, and look at all of that black and white. Jesus Christ! Stripes. There's one thing that bronies are. It is dedicated. Placating them? I thought we were joining them. Or since we expose ourselves to the outside world and the horrifying heat of the sun. Ow, it hurts. Long as we quest... No! Bad game developers! This should be SEA Sequester. Damn it! In Sequestria. I think that's actually supposed to be the funny haha. Sequester in Sequestria. Because they're isolationists. Foreign products have been coming into Hippogriffia. Perhaps the most important, these are books. They don't last well underwater. The ideas they hold, from works of literature to science and philosophy, our younger generations are voraciously devouring and reading new material. As they do, I'm voraciously devouring and reading new material because each campaign in this game is a fucking book. Because of the ideas and make them their own. The greatest concern in their political ideas they have been absorbing. While Hippogriffia was always a stable, absolute monarchy, many among us, the young generation, are now discovering that there are other ways of organizing society, ranging from constitutionalism to republicanism to nationalism to even the most radical ideas such as fascism and communism. Right now, in our country, curiosity is intellectual. But we now have fast these ideas, intellectual ideas can hold. Fast these intellectual can take hold. In fact, they could entirely pose to our will. We should keep an eye on this. I want to go there. Look at it. It's all like all cool and tropical, and then there's an erupting volcano right there, and I'm scared. Well, there's an elaborate facade to make people read their fanfics. Penny, you know this. I wouldn't be surprised to even play this mod. You need autism. Fuck. Oh. Adds closed economy. I don't like that, do I? What's this do? Great deal opinion. Ah, speed boost. No, but factory dockyard. We're taking this last. Oh no, you did say I should beeline it down this, right? Yes, but what if? Research slot, never mind! It'll be worth it. We don't need 10% research when we're basically getting 25%. Wait, but not our concern. New Maryland seeks patriotism. 90% reduction. Just on the first one. Strategic destruction. Am I gonna need naval bombers if my navy is simply big enough to explode them? We'll do battlefield support. Despite Civ 6 being closed Steam registers it as running. For the past 2 days. There's some games that do that for me. That even if the game crashes, it still says it's running because there's like some background process it uses. Horse. propaganda. I like to take a propaganda at her. You know what I'm saying? Hi, Biccolini. How's everybody else doing? Oh, that was fast. Me when the Civil War doesn't happen and I can't watch it. How's everybody else doing? Going crazy? Hold on a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, evil. There's a different bird up here. I lost it. Tear down. Yeah, you could apparently set Fir Tree, or is it Farbrook, to, like, embrace the dark arts. I wonder if they joined the Dread League for necromantic reasons. Dog. Oh, hi, Darkest Dungeon. Yeah, I think it's far too early on to see any regime changes. Except for poor man, there was nothing he could do. Socialist and liberal clubs, kill! There's spreading across Equestria, bottom by a renewed contact with the outside world. Clubs are hard, discussing each ideas, like pick the chicken out of Finney's teeth in the middle of reading. Government. Oh, I got it! Inspired by the Graphonian 3 principles to a more radical one, syndicalist. Wait, that's not ism. Both the national and revolutionary varieties, from Wing Buddy to Aquelia, we have attracted readers. And some clubs even promote communist ideas imported from Stallion Grist. Although none of you call for anything violent, most of the members of this club consists of various curious young griffins, prone to experimentation, as well as a few older ones who are dissatisfied with the monarchy. Sea pony control? Don't mind if I do! Alright, I should be reading these. That's something I didn't do in the entire last campaign. Whoops. Well, I forget these have text. As was policy of lawmaking championed by sea ponies, we've recent events as evidence that we should stick with isolationism instead of opening up. For to make progress, we have to make sure they are placated. Hippogriffia has survived for centuries on its own, and it would be beyond irresponsible to abandon this policy. Between invaders, slavers, mad foreigners, and countless threats, we must make sure to rally all strength we possess to the benefit of our nations, not others. Underwater. Stalingrad, Chiroptera, Graphonia, the Stormlanders, foreign ideologies and interests can be found everywhere. Who the fuck are the Stormlanders? Oh, probably the monkey. Misery of let's carefully right weigh these ideas. Remember, there's a threat to our way of life. Yeah, oh yeah, but first, every child born in a nation has the right to be given a full education. Research slot. And I don't have to go down like 15 things to get it. Oh my fucking god. A group of veterans, protectionists, economists, and community activists gathered today to announce the formation of the Era's First Committee, a group of dedicated to preserving the traditional hippography and values of protecting our economy from foreign takeover. The most prominent of these leaders was the sea pony, Raftwood. Because he's brown. We saw it. Queen's former advisor had first proposed the move to Equestria. They were a flying ace, Crack Lightning, who gave a patriotic speech, which was surprisingly like, shit's fucked! The fish are right! And the world will pay the Fisher price. Get it? Enter stands tall like the mountain, we must stand alone. We cannot depend on foreigners to help us, and neither should they depend on us. We have always been strong, self-sufficient, and proud of our cultures and traditions. The first Heirs Committee will see that it stays true to the 11th century and beyond. He was met with thunderous applause, and launched into the second half of his speech with more vigor. Liberal intellectuals would have us believe that harmony means opening our markets to our borders to every creature, or funneling money and resources to charity projects in the North Zembrican mandate. I believe harmony exists in a well-ordered, self-sufficient society that looks lifts after its own. Ares First stands with the auto worker, who's tired of seeing foreign cars drive their wages down. For the veteran, tired of Zebras accusing us of cowardice when we defeated the Storm King. For the small business owner, tired of competing with the foreign conglomerates who cheat the market. More than that, the Ares First stands for our culture, our values, and our history, and bring a bright future for hippos. Oh yeah, it's Mountain Dew in my nose. Ugh. Maybe to announce the Ares First as xenophobic, backwards, or fear-mongering. I don't know, man. They're making sense to me. Oppress the ponies. Kill them all. Membership is quickly selling, particularly in Equestria, where the ponies see little gain from international trade, as there is few foreign products they want, and many are concerned about underwater manufacturing being unable to compete with industrial giants in Equestria and Gliquestria. Razor Vikane's supremacist sympathizer. What's this? Accept progress and seek to shut out the world. Oh, not seek. It's good to stand up for our values. Yeah, that's what's happening. Definitely. Ares First. Supremacist Kyle will be called Ares First. Ratwood becomes the leader for the non-aligned party. What's the other one? Just increases hippo control. No, that could create a good thing. Oh, it gets rid of Sea Pony. Total control. Total control. Total Sea Pony victory. Huzzah! Bird. Oh, is that a crown? I thought she had like a weird fin. I guess when you have a long face, because horse are. Oh. Oh, that's not construction speed at all. Oh no. Improved worker conditions. Gross. Sounds like communist talk to me. Uh-oh. How about your every word? No, it's fine. You got 50% stability. It's fine. Am I building dockyards? Wait a minute, where did... Oh, those were two different ones each, weren't they? Uh-oh. 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 Mistakes may have been made. Oh no, I only have one of these. Pocket battleship. That's why I had like 5 bajillion of the same class of thing. Basic tank. It is still a tank. Oh, interesting. I can't put them out there. Leg infantry. That was probably bad. Oops. Who's tanky? Artillery. Oh, bubbles. Sugar coral. Arcus Firebrand. Now that's a proper fantasy name. That man sounds like he would be a pyromancer. Cold stream. Get it? Because cold stream and the real life pipe thingy. Panzer leader. There's a whole fucking flag in the background. Good lord, you people! You don't have to go this above and beyond with the art for the Haha Pony mod. Jesus. Draw military police. I probably want to, like, dedicate one of my slots to naval research. I do wish it was easier to upgrade boats. Like, instead of having to recreate it from the ground up, just, you know, retrofit the template for the 1 to the 2, and then... And say, hey, there's new slots, and, you know, do stuff. Oh, hey, look! What happened? That was Fir Tree. Wizard! She's angry. There was somebody else up here that was angry, too. Oh, well. I think it was them, but he's no longer angry. He just has a skin condition. Angry. Alright, Fir Tree are the druids. Beginnings of a modern military, high army influence. Oops, there goes. That was fast. New hospitals. Advertisements, boo. Look at Skynadia's leader. The guy who's just almost flat color. He kind of has some depth shading going on. And the whole flag in the background. County of Francisco. I forgot she exists with her skull. Angry. Oh, Strawberry! Killed the pink lady. The first socialist conference. Banning the socialist book clubs has not eliminated these ideas, it seems. Reports trickle in daily of these clubs organizing in the nooks and crannies of Equestria. More and more cities gravitated towards this enticing forbidden knowledge. For little information we have in these meetings, their disdain for the government has grown since we banned them. I can't imagine why. And when they talked of abstract ideals, they have now become more the conspiratorial groups plotting revolutions. Among the sea ponies, largest of these underground groups are anarchists who call for complete abolition of the state and claim to represent the natural way of life of the sea ponies, which is unga bunga. Okay, for democratic, non-hierarchical, school-based living. Meanwhile, the most popular groups among hippogriffs are the communist faction, which emerged around a charismatic and eccentric sea pony named Posada. Did you just see the siren? I'm assuming she's not actually one of them. And this is a ploy to destabilize the government. Okay, so Hippogriff is uniquely suited to achieving a post-scarcity society. I think she's realistic about it. Only the revolution is the dictatorship of the proletariat. Recently we received a tip-off that the anarchists and communists are planning a conference to debate their ideas and form a coalition, presumably with the aim of combining their forces to plot against the government. Kill! I thought Posada was the siren that takes over the shit and murders everyone. And then mind controls them. Other way around. Break up this conference at once. It's fine. I got pee-pee. Ow. I want to put anybody on my advisory council. Probably not. I can't ever tell, because like it seems to vary between, I guess, whomever designed the country. Sometimes you keep your modifiers and your like councils and stuff. Sometimes you don't. Crowded hypocrites stage a protest outside the local government office today because their government has been unfairly prioritizing the needs of sea ponies over hypocrites, and they demand this alleged bias be redressed at once. They begin outrage because the hypocrite forms our natural form. Is it? Do we even know which one it is? To serve that kind well for a millennia, and find it galling that we were once again listening to the sea ponies after the suggestions got us years of languish isolation from the Storm King arrived. One. It makes it impossible for the bureaucrats to work at the office. To get to work, the protesters say they will not leave until the government promises to reverse its course. Break up these protesters! Fish! Research. So drift us more towards sea pony control. I don't think we can. He's a fish with a very Gomez-like reaction to depending on how things go. For some reason, I saw fanfics about her and I knew about this mod. After I knew about this mod. Oh, you just assumed that was the siren? I did hear about her from you, so, you know, you have led me astray, dear boy. How could you? Oh my god, I have synthetic material production. From the start. I don't have to research it. Nukes! Yay! Fish. So the shark can advantage by hiding underwater. The sea shelters us, and it must be the sea that we rely on going forward. And even with modern submarines, our enemies can't reach the sea floor, so we always have a safe place to flee to. 75 PB. Mmm. 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 Do I need to do anything else? Because you said... Oh, anti-harmonic committees. I did not do that one. Go sea pony control, anti-harmonic thing, and then it's just wait for the one event to pop that says floor. We'll go into the Marinara Trench and find Forbidden Women's. Never said she was a siren. She seemed one of the popular for no reason characters who could apparently go so upsetty she could just send herself to the big fishbowl in the sky. Oh no! That's what you mean? Fishbowl in the sky. That was the second tier battleships, right? Yeah, so what is each of these specialized into? Oh, one of them is fast with more anti-air. One of them has more heart attack. Can I create a variant of a better hull? I really wish there was just an upgrade button instead of remake the entire damn thing. I'm not smart enough for this, okay? There we go. Ooh. Yeah, these two. So one of them is heart attack and AA. The other is light attack. Correct? Yeah, long range battle chips is what I just got. Damn it. You saved design. Yeah. New enemy. Anti-air. More anti-air. More batteries. Even more batteries. Kill! Fuck! Never mind, I don't have boat. How do I get boats? Can I do, like, exercises? Ding ding! Does it do anything? Kills the morale? Does this occasionally cost me a boat, kind of in the same way? Who the hell are you? Hey, it's this guy. Combine. Merge. Damn it. Ah yes, Subnautica music. Sure. Okay, so do I occasionally lose a boat doing this, or like... Because the army training... Oh, Jesus Christ, that's a lot. The army training is, cost equipment. Never forget our roots. Oh man, I want stability. Kind of. Military factories. It damages them, but does cost fuel. Shell Oil Company. Wow. Underwater railways. Do I keep the off-map factories? Probably. Maybe. Get it, Shell, because they're underwater? No, it's Shell, like the real-life company called Shell. I know I'll keep these. Because those are actually on map. Resentment. Do I have a resentment stat? Ah. Reach out to smile? Ah, anti-harmonic activities. Underwater. Yes. Equestria Intelligence Agency has a wealth of counterintelligence experience we can learn from. Hi, we're trying to suppress you. Any ideas? They're probably not going to accept. Ooh, factory output. Silence the Republican. Ban Wingbardian books. Grant the power of arrest. Appoint Violet Facade, which is daily PP. Yeah, give me. Expand coverage to foreign nationals. Yeah! This is fine. Terrorism! Woo! This is fine. Grenovo's niece Silverstream has denounced the AHAC's move to expand coverage to foreign nationals today, saying it's stupid and wrong and not harmony to impose our values and laws upon others, and that it treats creatures who should be our friends with suspicion and fear. Air's first founder Raptwood has praised the move, saying the first step in removing the foreign influence from our mountain, lending credence to Silverstream's statement that the AHAC is turned into a weapon of xenophobia. The AHAC chair pony Violet Facade insists that her fears are overblown, and that the measure is primarily intended to combat tax evasion, pointing to the AHAC's finding of business grift Plumage Moonfeather for hiding money within his new Maryland associate, which would not have been possible without new measures. Maybe she has a point. This is fine. Jesus Christ, look at the detailing on that. But I hadn't expected to be with the famous Crack Lightning over coffee, and here they were. Crack was charming, Bibblemeow, in clearly good mood, gushing about the new law that the AHAC had been drafting. You've truly outdone yourself, he said. The ETA, not the AHAC, is exactly what this country needs to remind us of who we are and who we stand for and who our enemies are. I don't know, I thought of it as fairly mundane. Oh, don't sell yourself short, Crack exclaimed. Are we gonna get a budding, like, horrifying, tyrannical, authoritarian romance between these two? Oh no. Paragraph 3, Section 4 of the current draft. It's brilliant. Any creature who publicly propagates false or misrepresented statements, which they know or should be reasonably expected to know, will undermine the public's faith. Fundamental hypocrisy will considered culpable to any resultant unrest or anti-harmonic activities. That section alone will allow us to uproot these unpatriotic and anti-harmonious elements so easily. Man, that's, are we gonna get a definition? Where was it? I lost my place. Are we gonna get like a range and a definition of what constitutes what you should reasonably be expected to know? No, we're just gonna leave it entirely vague and open to baseless interpretation. Great, sounds like a fantastic law. Winkety wink wink. The paragraph cut thoroughly as messy police jurisdictions and proceeds to ensure the ones who truly deserve it face justice. Violet sipped her coffee. She didn't see the twinkle she saw in the hippogriff's eye. Or she didn't like the twinkle she saw in the hippogriff's eye. Slowly over to me. Well, Crack. It does require the statement to be false. You would have called it especially or misleading. Or misleading. You underestimate your own genius, Miss Facade. Uh-oh. What have I done? Funny, yay. After cracking that, Violet thought long and hard about what he'd said. She never intended to write a law with such ruthless implications, but it seemed she'd done just that. Lightning's enthusiasm unsettled her. He reminded her of the demagogues and dictators in Griffonia, going on about unpatriotic elements and lambasting due process as a barrier to true justice. Despite her doubts, some part of her didn't care if Crack liked it or not. The AHTA would be a powerful tool in the fins of a responsible leader. A tool for good, except until that leader is no longer responsible. Cough, cough. Gain and lose it. It'll be fine, I'm sure. It'll be fine, I'm sure. Hopefully I get this back if they refuse. Freaking really? I want my PP back! Fuck you! I'm sure surprised Equestria has rejected our request to coordinate between the and smile. The matter apparently made it to Princess's desk because the response is signed by Twilight Sparkle herself. It might not be her desk, or their desk. She's her desk. There's a concern over the book bans. The hack has been. So if I didn't do. Oh man, what if I had done this first? Shit. Before doing all the other stuff. Although I think the book bans were an earlier decision that popped up randomly. Already acknowledged. Go claw in fin. Aw, she's catering to us. How cute. Already requires governing with a light hoof and trusting your subjects. However, the good intentions behind it. The egg's activities undermine that trust. Therefore, Princess Selectia has regretfully declined your decision or your request to share intelligence between Smile and the Anti-Harmonic Activities Committee. So are we anti-harmonic, or is this like a committee to root out anti-harmonic activities? I think we're trying to squanch the anti-harmonies. Only you can prevent changelings with her weird head frond tree thing growing out her skull. Gross. Expected our friends in the question enthusiasm support our fight against extremism. Yeah. Can I have my PP back? Skyfall gives me my PP back if they refuse. Ow, my PP. There's peasants. Speaking of high quality art, Jesus Christ. Fluffy! Speaking of high quality art, Jesus Christ! War is Tartarus. Virgilia? This man looks like he belongs in Fallout. No, not Fallout. Wasteland. Wasteland has more Canada in it. Gun. These communist publications. Ow. Oh, these are only things I need to do if I do like 1 PP a day. Yeah, I'll be fine. The hypocrites have staged a protest. Get out. This will be fine. Not a problem at all. Ooh, factories. Wait, where did I get factories from? I didn't build any. Guns! I actually need to increase my gun production a crap load. Speaking of guns. I didn't realize the Subnautica soundtrack was this long. Mariana's Trench. Oh, shit. Is that what I need to do? Patrol the deepest depths. Decision when it appears. Oh. Yes. Oops. Actually, we can almost do it. But I'm fallen. Did I forget to do the thing? Yes. Actually, I'm going to forget to do it slightly. Until we can patrol the deepest depths. Stability sounds fun. If anything that's... Factories! Patrol the deepest depths. Wait, what happened? That cost me 10? That's a thing? Materials. Aquamare, like aquamarine. Har har har. Super heavy battleship. Super heavy battleship. Radar! Aw. Store up to 10 days of slacking on focus, which then immediately costs you extra. Oh, costs you the extra. I see. Aquamare as an Aquaman? Aw. That one's less fun. She's not wearing nearly enough spandex. Why does this only cost me 23 instead of 45? Thought it was 45 before. National Battleship. Cool. What? Because I designed a tier 1 on accident. God damn it! Pain. Imagine. Dragons, wow. The deepest deeps. The correct ship this time. Damn it! It's fine, we can wait. I get a crap load per day. There we go. I don't remember which of these was anti-air. Wait, they both have 5? Huh. I'm so confused. What? Is it not? Eh? Oh, maybe because it's still making it, so it tries to finish it. Eh. Well, now we have an even more anti-airship. Thank you, Hobo, for that lovely comment. The Marianas Trench. My incident has risen lately in the hack involving recent patrolling of the Marianas Trench. At Equestria, while a small detachment was sent to the depths, initially reported everything goes normal, we still lost contact with them hours later. Initially, this is not alarming in itself, as the depths have been known to block out communication, but worries began to rise on whether the team did not return on the scheduled time. So only a day later, Riot's search party was ready to look for them. They appeared from the trench, looking little worse for wear, but otherwise unharmed. Upon being questioned about their absence, they repeatedly insisted that nothing happened during their time in the trench, that they simply lost track of time. Matter report the incident has been filed, and the guards are being sent in for further questioning, but other than that, the AHAC has seen no need to take further actions. Officials I put this down as just another rookie mistake by fresh recruits, though a few CPOs are worried about this development. To be likely forgotten in a few days. Ow! My shit! No, please, take me back. I'm assuming now they, the sirens know that we're here and shit will happen. Because I can't do it again. Yet. Mm-hmm. Hey, Chiraptera. Oh yeah, they're probably just gonna stay right there, because they, had the Lunar Empire to fun around with. Until they die to the Changelings, of course. As far as the controversial Air's first movements have gathered together for a rally, and we don't talk about that one. Flaming flags or photographs of Queen Nova, the Air's first supporters cheered and chanted their patriotism in a rowdy display, where the leader Raftwood got up on stage. The cheers grew even louder, quickly turning to boos as he told of the latest insults coming from the zebras. Cowards, they call us, he exclaimed to the crowd. I have it right here from the mouth of the political chief of Cultfish. The hippogriffs boast of their victory over the Star King, as though it's a single lucky battle after years of hidings compared to the grueling campaigns we zebras fought against them all across the continents. We saved them, and this is how they treat us. And then they came to the Zumidian refugee zone and exploited our generosities. No more, I say. Queen Nova was right to retreat to Equestria. She had the right to emerge when she did. We shall suffer no further slander of our people and our queen. Crowd's cheers were joined by sound of propellers as crack lightning made a flyover in the spirit of the custom fighter plane he had shot down one of the Storm King's mighty airships with. Over the course of 2 hours, the rally, the crowd swelled from some 500 to nearly 1,000. That's not a lot. Hundreds of passersby, the local residents getting swept in the patriotic jubilation. Hooray! This is fine. Definitely. The hippogriffs are starting to resent. There goes my stability. Whoops. Something to watch. Oh, the Crystal Empire is still fighting the Crystal Empire. I love the Civil War. Look at it. We got a Civil War here. We got a Civil War there. We got a Civil War here. It's so nice. The changelings didn't invade Olenia this time, weirdly enough. They can handling, countering, handle it. Yeah, weird. I wonder why. I mean, I set Olenia to go supremacist, but I didn't think the changelings have an option to set them to anything. It's either harmony or default, so I kept them default, meaning they should have attacked Olenia? No. Now the Crystal Civil War's over. Oh, look at that stuff. Look at all those things happening. Who wins down here? I don't know. I couldn't set that. So actually could have, like, communists or these guys or these guys or these guys. Although if it's straight supremacist, she should win. I don't know. You don't get anything for this one. Settings wise, that is. Battle sharp. And then this one will be guns. And the guns. Actually, I should do soft attack one. I did heavy batteries on the other one. Although I did mostly guns and some anti-air. You know what? No, we got the other one for anti-air. Let me get these out slightly faster. Guns, guns, guns. Does light attack matter for ships? Light attack is probably on, like, smaller ships. More guns! No, this is not obsolete, thank you. It'll be fine. Light attack is good on small ship, heavy attack of the big guns for battleships. Gotcha. So yeah, small destroyers and stuff will be what has them stuffs and thingses. What? Super heavy. I already did this. I forgot to redo it. Yeah. The Under-Squatter Societies. Yay, less stability. More troubling news in a Equestria, at this time involving issues of a more serious nature. Multiple officials stationed around the underwater nation reported the formation, that's a lot of Asians, of what seems to be secret societies all over Equestria, each bearing eerily similar to each other, and yet despite our best efforts, we've been unable to discern their intentions or even what kind of threat they may possess to both sea ponies and hippogriffs. We don't know what they are. What we do know is that they are rapidly going in number. While currently constrained beneath the waves, some on Mount Eris are afraid this may spread to the mainland. Even more worrying, evidence points to the sea ponies sent to the Marinara Trench, responsible for starting these societies. We've been unable to find them since only a few short weeks after their return, fearful whispers of a plot growing against Hippogriffia itself. But for now, they may consign to that, rumors. All we can do at the moment is wait and see what these societies will do. We live in a society. I hear the song of the deep. It calls to me. Wow, I just have something to just randomly attack the Caraptera? Is this why Hippogriffia gets a no warning war declaration? Yeah, it says 42 days, so I should have gotten a warning. I remember playing Chiroptera and then not getting a warning. And someone just immediately punching me and me going, what? Strike one, you're out. The final act of a 3-year play. What's happening over here? I didn't look at what I said. All I did was went, supremacist, ooh boy! Supremacist, ooh boy! We didn't talk about him. Ooh boy! Mage. Tyrannical, you say? Oh. The Republic appears to have exploded. That makes sense. They are going supremacist, right? Oh, hey, she's back. Dog! Look at him. Look at his little floppy ear. Dog. Wait a minute. What happened to Skull Lady? Rude. He's kind of bitching having a just straight up unicorn skull. What am I still deficiting on? Oh, God, yeah. More guns! Do I want stability? Who knows? Improve relations. Who brought down the Storm King? Synthetic refineries. Talk about special forces. This one is 2 off-math city factories. I'm going to hope and pray that doesn't go away. I mean, they are underwater, so I figure I would keep them once we, mind control everyone. Strike from the deeps. From the water? The extra deep. Barrow Trauma soundtrack. 3 days of freedom! Yay! Oh, this video is wide. Does it work? That sounds pretty spooky. Ooh, scary. It begins. Today marks the end of the national celebration known as the... Go away. No, come back. Torpedo. Yeah. No, is it... Really ominous freaking white noise. 3 days of freedom. Relatively new holiday, originally created by Queen Nova as a one-day celebration to our exile in Equestria. During our exile in Equestria, after we emerged victorious with the Storm King and returned to Mount Eris, the holiday was expanded to 3! On the first day, celebrations were held all across Equestria to thank the ocean for protecting us. Thanks, water. Splash, splash, splash. Stefanos gather with friends and family to enjoy undersea dinners and traditional activities like sea dancing and whale singing. Would you love me if I came up to you and went, it's like, ah, yeah, that makes me so hot, baby. I'm assuming it's a weird courtship thing. The Canadian festival commences at Eris. Hippogriffs celebrate the Storm King's defeat, while parties and live performances, with the largest concert being held in the Harmonizing Heights. That almost rhymes, but it alliterates, which is the when it rhymes in the first ones. On the third and final day, all creatures come together to celebrate the return of our freedom. Sea ponies and hippogriffs. Aha! I see. Sea ponies is capitalized, but hippogriffs isn't. This is a result of the supremacy. Encouraged to meet up at the beaches for large mixed parties. At the end of the day, parents, prominent community give presents to the children. In the capital, Queen Nova herself distributes presents to local children in a special ceremony, just like Santa. Despite being new, 3 Days of Freedom is always extremely popular in both Eris and Equestria. An emergency societal divide between hippogriffs and sea ponies. Many creatures see the holiday as a celebration of national... Hobo? What do I do? You said don't ever let this happen. I can't not let it happen. Well, there's no way around it. Can I replace them with, replace hippogriffs anyways? Do we even have any left? Can you scroll your decisions again? Unless one of these does it. Yeah, I think I just wait for the focus and hope this doesn't, doesn't ruin it. I'm assuming if there's some kind of hidden timer, it'll just reset it, so I'll have a little longer to build up. I'll be fine. Members of the heirs first have been arrested and fined for harassing a griff wearing foreign-made clothes. What a slut! The offending hippogriffs, an out-of-work tailor, named Sew Stopper because their sewing business stopped. Very recent name change. All the victims shouting invectives, that's a good word, telling him, go back to Gavonia if you want to wear that, and finally escalating to a physical altercation where the victim was shoved against the wall, spraining his poor wingies. So some blamed the Equestria imports for destroying his business. Well, they may have condemned the attack as evidence of the area for xenophobic thuggery, as they expressed sympathy for Sue Stooper's situation. Yeah. He's wearing their clothes, and yet they destroyed him. It'll go back to sea pony stuff soon, or now. Boop. Fish. The breakdown of order. Just as we feared, the situation has escalated in Equestria. Only a few days ago, violence broke out all across the underwater realm, plunging large parts of it into chaos. Small feuds that normally would be resolved with simple words, like running into one another in a different taste in music, have all incited physical assault. Sea ponies fighting sea ponies until broken up by others. Societies were our initial suspects. The phenomenon has affected even some in their ranks were cited engaging in blows. Rest continue to meet in secluded places, unhindered by the crisis, no matter the cause. The situation is untenable, and something must now be done. Possible issue would be to send more hippogriff soldiers underwater to enforce peace until the sea ponies regain their wits. It would prove immensely unpopular with some, and may take a while. We'd at least minimize the damage and spread of the violent outbreak. Another option proposed by the cabinet is to seek help from Equestria, the elements of harmony. Foul magic seems to be at play here. The ponies have aided us in our time of need. With their help, whatever has caused this will surely get caught and restored to order quickly, as long as Equestrians actually agree to help. Of course, you can always go out and wait out the chaos in the hopes that the sea ponies regain their sanity on their own. I don't think Equestria is gonna help us. That would be much more good storytelling if they said, no, you're on your own, bye! And we simply must deal. Or it'll be guaranteed to do it. If they refuse, the abyss rises! Never mind. Chaos is simply temporary. We just have to wait it out. Supremacist Party will now be called Cultists of the Abyss. If I click this, does this happen anyways if they refuse? Damn it. Fuck you, Twilight, and your stupid actually helping when everybody's dying over there. I wanted them to be to blame, damn it. We asked for help and they denied us. Cultist leader. That's a very on-the-nose name. Loses Queen of the Hippogriffs. Oh. Chaos is simply temporary. The chaos is simply temporary. It will be fine. All will be fine. Speed! It is a super heavy battleship. It's probably gonna be mad-ass slow. Do any of you give me Supremacist? 10% stability, School of Friendship! Communism. Technically that's stability in that it... Never mind. They don't exist. I feel like there's ever a single F-bomb that could ever been dropped to the show, it would have been, fuck you, Twilight. Just end of the, like, movie with the Storm King, which I only know about from this game. And this mod ends with a hard, whole, uncensored F-bomb. Our zebra citizens. Uh-huh. Sure is. The nation of free Ooh, blue. Blue. Atom bomb, baby. That's the only line I remember. This is very spoopy music. I'm assuming, given this is going whole into sea ponies, I might keep my underwater building slots. Ares first rallies in Squidville. Large crowds came out as part of the Ares first. Their protection dispatches in Squidville today. Group managed to attract thousands of sea ponies who see nothing to gain from foreign trade. Noted Arid Foost. Leader Rathwood would lead the rally, rallying up the sea ponies and telling them the foreign powers would to exploit them. Yeah, we do, but it's in a different direction. It's not from up, it's from down. Called upon Queen Nova to hear the voice of the little sea pony to protect the Equestrian industry. Yes, the little sea pony, as we have total sea pony control. I don't think I've ever said pony as much as I have today. In business scripts to open your eyes on Tyler, they're half of our great kingdom. See the brave sea ponies and work with them for the good of the whole of the Ares. As if we aren't completely dominating society. What's that? We dominate every single part of society? We're still the victim. Spread the cult! Spread the cult. Spread the... Jesus Christ! That's why I gave you 200 things. Ensure peaceful gatherings. Violence. Appease the non-believers. Passive subversion. Capture Mount Ares. The Saga of the Deep. Spread the cult. What? Oh, whoops. Fortunately, research and spread the cult in Mount Ares have been met with multiple outbreaks of fighting and violence, while our members were able to hold off the angry and terrified hypocrites who had not yet joined us. Situation deteriorated to the point that the police had to intervene. Entire state is now on high alert. Do I get my shit back? Oh, God! Oh, God! Maybe I shouldn't have immediately gone for the capital. Hi, cultist leader with a very, on-the-nose name. I have two. Maybe we don't go for the capital. Maybe you should have read the thing about take this to reduce violence. Yeah, the moment I saw the violence has erupted, I went, ah, fuck. Ensure peaceful gatherings. Appease the non-believers. Does this do anything? Help prevent civil war. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. There we go. Negative 50 fucking 6 stability. Jesus Christ. The big whispers over the house to house will slowly but surely attract converts to see the true path of the nation like a spider. Spooky spider. Ooh, spooky spider. Small road bumps in a path to victory. Oh, God! Non-members did start minor fights with their own agents, really localized and contained. Ah! Oh, my stability. I should have taken those things that gave me extra stability. Squid. I just pop this over and over. You've already taken measures to ensure peace. Did I? Or is this... Oh, God. Is this just the next one? Hmm. Ooh, Piggy Pete. Can you read the rest of Ensure Peaceful Gatherings? We grow our numbers as fast as possible, ready to cover afraid of excessive violence with officers and locals, and essentially a plan going off the hitch. To ensure the situation does not fall into civil war, we must tighten the leash on our members to avoid unnecessary conflicts at all costs. For now, if stability falls below 40% before we can capture the capital, a civil war will start. Oh. The giant red text. Right, that I didn't read. Right, that I don't want to read. Right. Legally stability. Right. Definitely beelining the stability focuses. Because there's like 3 I can do. Spooky. This isn't really music, but it's good ambience. The clothing debate has now come to a head, with heirs first and their opponents both demanding that Queen Nova take a solid position on the issue of foreign clothing and Hippogriphia. Raftwood has presented a petition with thousands of signatures demanding that the government workers only be allowed to wear clothing made in Hippogriphia, claiming the influx of foreign clothing dilutes our identity and damages our economy, leading to unrest and poverty. Petitioners claim that having government employees wear foreign clothing at at work spreads particularly bad messages because as servants of the crown, they're all represented as the Hippogriphia. It spreads the idea that the foreign nations produce better cultural projects than our own, which damages national unity. Others of the areas first have demanded that the governments go even further, pointing to lax labor laws with lower quality. I can feel it in my brain! Wilsons and Griffodia argue that greedy griffins would still find ways to undercut them and eventually destroy the air clothing industry, even with Raftwood's proposed ban. More liberal voices have denounced the whole issue as a silly affair, and have argued that no harmonist government should ever pass laws mandating what its citizens wear. Correct. Doing so is an unacceptable breach of personal liberty. They've also argued that competition breeds innovation, and that Kitty. Hi. The exchange of fashion between Hippogriphia and other nations has caused new and exciting fashion trends to develop, which will be stifled by the government issuing bans. Notably, Princess Skystar and Silverstream have come out against the proposed bans, saying the Hippogriphia should be friendly towards other nations, while Silverstream pointing to the griffin and pony friends she made at Equestria. Not that one. Not that one. Government jobs. I can hear the tolling of the bells of the deep. It calls to me deep beneath the roiling waves. Ooh. Oh, God. Step. Go back home. You guys aren't moist enough. Spread the cult. State, Terrasia. Didn't I get this one too? Probably. Horse. Oh, more reading. Princess Skystar suppressed a yacht as she wandered through the hall. The Indian Economic Society was hosting a national automotive convention. Bringing their leading economists and business group, because Queen Nova was unavailable, Skystar had to represent the monarchy in this event. Although she didn't know how much of the industry, she had to listen to one more lecture on the benefits of sustainable growth. She might not be able to stay awake. Skystar wished she could, doing something more important. It's interrupting my brainwaves. Like creating promising candidates for the government service. Harmonic absolutism was becoming increasingly impractical in the modern world. Hippogriffia needed to democratize and allow talented creatures from all different backgrounds to attain high office. There was someone in government with expertise on economic matters. They could help strengthen the kingdom's economy. Not to mention that person would be the one attending boring conventions like this. It's you. Wow. Princess Top Half-Light. She is a fucking princess. She noticed a large crowd in the corner of the... Thank you. They're listening to a blue hippogriff who spoke much more energy than the other presenters. I'm a car constituent at the heart, but I spent 5 years working as a consultant for car companies. And in that time, I had to force creatures to think deeply about their problems and address them realistically. It is a strangely called scientific management, and I take my time with the circus to take my time at Sirius Talon Cause Factory, for example. On my first day, I was asked questions about every little thing till he was red in the face. But I took what I learned and used it to find the efficiencies and slowdowns of the production line. Now the productivity increased over 100%. Yeah, it's personal applause. It's Sky Tier Joy. Hey, she thought Hippogriffia needs someone like him. Gets event. More reading. Neverfall. I don't believe him. Princess Skystar, Rocket Neverfall said. His tone formally yet confident. It's a pleasure to meet you. To what do I owe the honor? I just want to say that I really enjoy your presentation on scientific management. It was a highlight of the whole content. Guys, I apply the smile. Thank you, Princess. It means a lot. I'm eager to learn more about your consulting strategies. Would you really discuss with me, perhaps overnight? Certainly, Princess. Name and time and a plan, then I'll clear my schedule. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for playing my game. No. Ooh. Ooh, there's a special one. Nice. Ante. Thank you so much for playing my game. Oh. Wow, 6% chance? I rolled the 6% chance, did I? No, it was probably like 50 if I didn't do the Peaceful Gatherings thing. Or was it Peaceful Spread? 31's pretty nice. Change in popularity, 28. I could just save scum until I get that. Nah. Oh, it's all 31%. I'm sure that the other percentiles go down. The more spread I am. Peaceful spread. Yay. That's still stability. Oh, now it's even less. Oh, because I have to pop this every time. Oh, no. So it was like 10% chance to get the full violent outbreak. Wow. Wow. Thanks. Thanks, game. Rocket Neverfall looked down at his coffee, then pushed his glasses back up. Let me get this straight. You want me to be a government minister? Yes, I think the great with your talent could do a lot of good, Princess Skystar said before continuing to email. That is an interesting proposition, Rocket sighed. I'm not sure I'd be the right fit. I don't know why all my griffins are southern. It's because of the coming man. But you're not the coming man. Not sure I'd be the right fit. I don't know anything about government work. Then you'd be in good company. Skycar put her fork down. Kitty was an absolute monarchy for its entire history, so the number of creatures with actual governing experience is pretty small. Ever since we returned from Equestria, my mother and I have been bringing in new faces to advise on all kinds of things. You can join them in learning the business of the government. Rocket scratches chin, seriously considering the idea. I need to promise my final say over the hiring decision making in my apartment. And my the path that I want to be actually sure I can make a difference. And she had pulled off a top sell, Skylar grinned. Yay! It's a deal! It's a deal! What was that? Passive subversion. I thought that was just end of... It was probably this guy joins thing. Production growth. Delicious, delicious production growth. Two fucking years? Can do. You got a can do attitude. Ooh. The mental interference is back. Prepare for next week. Refineries. Oh, for the next war. It is time to build underwater military factories by 30 days. Planning speed. Base games war. I do like free refinery. Although I should definitely be doing anything what gives stability. Oh. Do I get the free PP one? No. Honestly, to be fair, it probably just refunds that. The Abyssinian crisis? But it's filling up with viruses withdrew from the contested territory of the thingy. Oh. Oh! Free Republic! Oh! The commies! Oh! Oh, speaking of civil wars. Kind of a stalemate. Does it split roughly in half? I thought the Lunar Empire starts with like, yay, and then pushes out, but like they're definitely winning. Or well, we're losing and now are being pushed back. Are you crazy yet? She will go crazy eventually. I set the full ass insane war to happen, because then they both go supremes. How have you not attacked? Oh. Perhaps they know that they will join them willingly. Spooky. Robot! Damn, man, it's fucking awesome. Hypocrite stage predators. Crowd of hypocrites have been protesting things. Fuck them. This is definitely an atmospheric soundtrack. Alien mind beams. Abyssinian rebels request our support. Hang on, I need to fucking think. Let's turn down all the siren mind beams real quick. See a secret commune. Diplomatic Shadows, it's a message from the leadership of the Abyssinian Uprising, which is currently engaged in conflict to overthrow the ruling government. While they have not officially recognized them, seems to think that they'd be willing to help them in their struggle by sending volunteers and supplies. Queen Nova has been informed of this in addition. We've been able to find volunteers outside the Army Reserve who'd be willing to travel to Abyssinia, while some equipment in the Army stockpiles could be sent over as well. However, the question remains if any of this should be done. The Abyssinian rebels have a noble cause of slavery, and we wholeheartedly support, but there are socialist and republicanist among their ranks as well. Not only that, with the clouds of weakening Abyssinian monarchy, it may not be advantageous to us. It's entirely possible that this could plunge the nation into even worse chaos than it already suffers. Chaos, you say? Old ones go first. Do I even have any? Nope. Have fun! Oh, shit. Oh, I thought they were dying and getting pushed back. No, they just started. Bird. Prepare for the next war. Spread the cult's influence. Damn it. Oh. The free factories are putting them down here that I'm getting from stuff. Spread the cult's influence. Do I get more? PP gain. For having more cultists. You think I would get less, because I'd have less stability. Ruling party popularity. Could have been a bit of power gain. Yeah. I do get it from having stability. Spread the cult. Ah! Ow. Unfortunately, you suck and rolled a 6%. Great. Thanks, game. Woo. This game did go on sale, and I grabbed the beginner pack for about $10. Nice. Was that happening? Oh, there you go. There's a changelings doing stuff. Hoi 4. Yeah, like I said last time, you don't even need to, like, buy all the DLC. The subscription pack gets you fucking everything, even like the brand new shit. And you know, just pop it when you want to binge it for a month. If you're like me, anyways, who will eventually get burnt out, probably roughly in that time. Aquilian Republic does a thing. Did they? Successful revolution. Did they? Oh yeah, Aquilian Republic. Are you guys not going supremacist? Maybe they will. There's Alenia. Spread the cult. Katarina's whole shtick is purposely letting the slaves rebel, so the desperate nobles will basically sell their freedom for her to save them. But it's a hard civil war. As it goes on for too long, the civil war just takes half your divisions. God, there's so much war right now. It's great. Is that an encirclement I see? Or is that them completely losing? Fancy imported car, eh? Yeah, but that's a really, really, really nice car. Yeah, but that's a... I think I can take the stability hit. To not have to spend 75 PP. Airstars are springing into action after a sensational news story broke in the air. It's times. The Wingbardian-made car for Lucky Break's auto dealership suffered a brake malfunction, sending the family of 3... Oh. He's dead. Careening into a telephone pole, leaving no survivors. He's dead. Look at the tragedy. Nearly 200 protesters got outside of Lucky Break's car dealership. Pitted at everything. Pity the entrants refused to leave. Even when day turned to night and a rainstorm swept across their hastily erected camp. Lucky's brake was nowhere to be found. That's because he died in the car crash. Oh no, it wasn't him. It was just some other random person. Okay. Protesters are organized with the AF founder Raftwood to reporters that his flaws would not leave until Lucky Break promised to stop buying Wingbardian and New Mainlander automobiles. This is a disgrace, she claimed. Lucky Break knows that we produce perfectly good cars here, and yet he insists on bringing in products from halfway across the world. I mean... It's just across the pond, really. Or less if you go over here. Halfway across the world's like Equestria, which is certainly having a time right now. Halfway across the world, Demogorgon Colony putting more of these foreign death traps on the roads. Evergriff knows that the Wing Barney and the New Maryland governments are subsidizing their companies. Evergriff knows they don't play fair. Well, we've had enough, and we won't leave until something is done about it. Does this give me supremacist support? It does. I don't know if I want supremacist support right now, because again... Maybe it... Yeah, I went down from like 8 PP gain to 4%. Maybe if it destabilizes enough because of this, there'll be a civil war anyways, and it'll be more in my favor because we control more of it. I don't want to ban the nice Italian car. Fuck you. Scroll further down on the guide. Prioritize researching and building focuses from there. National spirits will go away. Everything else should be clear because you're the big dum-dum. Where do you mean down here? Reread, Fenny. Oh, I scrolled down further in the guide. Yes? Nice Italian car. Look, it looked fancy. Cosmetically, it was nifty. It was all sleek and cool. Whip hell for the next wall. Ooh. Deep sea oil extraction. Anything that gives me free stuff. I mean, if I keep my boats, there we go. Once the cultists begin, unfuck sea pony dominance to avoid hippogriffs reaching their boiling point. Oh. It'll be fine. Trust me. It's only a 25% chance of it being horribly and violent. See, it's fine. What are the fallen? Oh, the revolution ain't doing so good. They still have the capital, though. That's something. Where's the kitty's new capital? Oh, Tigray. We'll be fine. We don't need those stinking, stupid bird brains. We just need more fish. It will also give me a bunch of stability back, won't it? Because it's like -20 for being fish supremes. Ooh, free dockyards. Fish, 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 fish. Oh, hey, look, stability. No, hey, look, stability. Ooh. Yeah, so I paid 20 and get 30 over time. Hippogriff stage of protest. Ah, but my PP! Fine. Frickin'. Not letting it be ultimate underdusty in here. What the fuck was that? It was like a funny star. Was it you guys? Yeah, it is you guys. That's what I thought. Weird that Equestria hasn't turned into Dawnbreaker yet. I say as she immediately does it right now. Yes! Fucking! I am Nostradamus! Hand of fate! Do you believe? I'm gonna save this for when I inevitably have to upgrade boats. How do we build surface ships underwater? With underwater naval dockyards? Appease the non-believers. Keeps looking at this and seeing a baby bottle, not a microphone sometimes. Oh, who's a little whining baby that doesn't want to submit their soul and mind to the siren god? That's right, you are, you little freak. Aww. 25 civilian factories, no isolation. Weird research slot. By save of 150 PP. Research plot. Super heavy, you say. But it's a good thing I have saved up all of my naval bullshit. Super heavy, you say. With 1 gun, and 2 guns, and 3, and Terror of the sea, death! James Cameron, Terror of the Sea, 0. Oh my god, that costs so much to make. Behold, I shall dub it the fuck you. The fire-leaf clover brings him luck. Government. Oh, Jesus. Potentially 20. It'll be fine. Look at this big city. Yay! It was almost fine. Department of Daily Commerce. More like department. I'm assuming it means that number. Which maybe I'll get like a dump of 200 PP somewhere. I can hit that and then pray that's not a waste and I shouldn't have just done the other thing, cause like I did when I went wormies. Oh. There's stuff down here too. Yeah, this is buildings that I'll keep. Bep. There, no stopping the changes. How's that war going? Oh no, it's almost like they're fighting on two fronts and oops. Severiana. That's not the Solar Dominion. Oh, fine, I'll listen to your concerns. Jesus Christ. Kind of want to go for these since I have double the time right now. Yeah, like these would be 100 days. This would be 210, even though it's not ahead of time. This is 93, and also construction speed. And constructing speed, good. Construction speed lets me snowball. Oh my god, there's two of them. Alright, I did take two of them. Two of them. Oh, let's realize that color... Is this guy a cat? He's a cat with horse ears. No, she went crazy. Pretty sure I set Kyria to go supremacist. But, like, not this guy. Like, some other shit. Oh. Ooh. That might have been it. Crazy. The Northern Forces. Perdu. Boat? No. Other boat? Yes. Perdu. I don't know if I have torp dues, but I will eventually. They didn't even spell Reichlight right. Revelations. Factory construction speed, organization, consumption. Reduce the time to build underwater factories and dockyards. Free civilian factory. Gimme. Capture Mount Eris. Can I do that yet? Oh. Oh, is this just to get me supremacist support and then I do yoink and I'm ready? We are ready. Our numbers are not strong enough to build the capital itself forcibly take over the government by deposing the queen. Our true masters will finally be able to rise to rule, and our mission will be complete. I didn't realize I only had to go for 50%. I thought it was take everything slowly, or at least enough until you trigger the Civil War, and then take over by force. Hi? The Solar Empire. Sure, baby, whatever you want. But why? They did it. They beat the shit out of the Disciples of the Knit. Which always happens. I don't think I've ever seen the Disciples of the Night win. Kind of want to try and go for the research slot first. We'll see. If I swap and I lose a research slot, I will assume the worst. And that I don't get to keep them. If I don't swap and I do... I'm amazed by his doctrine. Boom! 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 Let the new age begin! Reload! I want that 5th slot, just in case it doesn't give me one. It's okay, we only have to do 150 more PP. And wait for a civilian factory to be built, but I think that we'll get there anyways. Yeah, I need to get rid of isolation, get 25, which I'm currently at 24. Spread the cult. Spread the cult. Do I do the appease non-believers? Do I keep my stability? That might be worthwhile. To try. To max out. My stability. Ooh. PP game. Benny, are you a believer? No, I'm the guy who played all the Kill Bup and Belieber on Newgrounds.com as a wee child. Why not? It says not locked to war economy. Cannot replace isolation. Needs more than 70... I need one more point of war support. Can I get one war support? Damn it. Fuckers. Yes, I can. It'll just take a bit. Isolation rip. Fine, we'll listen to your concerns. We'll all be glorious and harmonious among... Hurricane! Woo! Yeah, there goes my PP. Great, fun. Well, I don't like that effective change. Can we just like manipulate the weather with by like spitting water at it? Come on. We have risen from our slumber. Have we? Remove splendid isolation. Gain double to the weeks. It would give me free limited conscription. Alternatively, why not? It doesn't count my occupied ones. Will it not count them as occupied once they have splendid isolation? Wow. Okay, maybe. What? Fuck you. Guarantee the Kingdom of Warzena. Give me PP, give me war support, give me core attack. How many days? Free conscription policy. Stop trading. It says more than 25, and I have -1 from trading. Right? Bah. Are you sure I need to build one more? Because it says total 25. But I own 21 and occupy 4. Will I own them once this reaches full compliance? Perhaps. I mean, that won't take that long. We can do a little build-up as a treat. You don't have exactly 25, and it wants more than 25. Ow. Oh, it does. Okay. Soon! Yeah, like 2 weeks. Rank it. There we go. Science. Where's the tits? Fish. Just in time for me to have just enough. Gimme, 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 gimme. 56. Vultures fighting over bones. Damn, the resistance is doing stuff. Technically, they're supremacists. Is war happening? Sorry, Chiroptera, looks like you fucked it up. Yet another failure. Alright, do I want to do anything else first? Equestria has fallen into chaos. Can't take that one. I get 2 military factories for that? Man, I would have taken that a long time ago if I knew that. Whoops. One more focus. Just one more focus. We're saving to do stuff when we swap. Definitely. Indubitably. Government. Soon. Laser shooting. 5 research slots. Ugh. And a research speed above 0. Yes. That's fast. Pave the moon. We'll get, yeah, that'll do it. A bit over 2 stacks. You know, this probably would be a harder challenge if I set everybody to go like Harmonist or Communist, because they'll all team up. The Supremacists will still fight each other. But they'll also be very aggressive, and they'll like consolidate into huge nations. It is time. Embrace. Wait. Embrace the Queen. Or it'll be some horrifying squid monster. I thought it was Posada, but apparently that was a different thing that Hobo was frigging out about. The Queen! The capital had been taken hours ago. Fighting had still been fierce and bloody. For while the cultists vastly outnumbered those still remaining, they did not have the weaponry or the skill of the royal guard of the palace did. But still, eventually numbers won out as our masses pushed forward endlessly. taking Mount Eris hall by hall, room by room. Each of our loyalists fought to their last breath, therefore our cause is great. Greater than any other on Hippogriffia. The throne itself was the last holdout of resistance, but even that was overrun when the masses made a concentrated push at once. Queen Nova was recaptured and relatively unharmed, and is currently being held captive, but unfortunately Princess Skystar is nowhere to be found. We believe she escaped long before our assault began, though we are unsure as of yet. But that does not matter now. Nothing does, except what is to come. We have waited far too long for this moment. The door is open, and our master floats towards the throne we killed and died for, their tails and fins swishing in the open air. We all bow our heads to the floor. The teal one looks excited and giddy, while the pink one looks annoyed. It's gonna be like weird squid facsimile versions of the show ones. The yellow one, oh my god, it is. No, it's just random colors. Teal, pink, yellow, just smirks. And by compulsion, we rise once more, staring blankly as the 3 red gems inlaid on their chests glow. It's the Care Bears! Oh, shit! Let the new age begin! Cultists become the ruling party. Smurmer's party will be called Siren Patronage. Adiago Dazzle becomes the supremacist party leader, and we gain Charismatic Manipulator. Daily political power gain. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like war support. Offense, less on peace. Daily magic drift. That's different. Releases the Kingdom of Zumidia. Gain 8 underwater building slots. Oops. All gone. What sends shocks and terror today is the once harmonic nation of Hippogriffia has come under the control of creatures many historians are referring to as sirens. Although reports are still scarce, it appears the native populated Hippogriffia seafoes are being held in check through mind control, projected to the voices of their new masters. The 3 sirens have already sworn vengeance against Equestria, who originally banished them from existence according to the ancient texts. Wherever they make good on these threats is yet to be seen, however, and soon the world will bow before us. I didn't realize the campaign goal was fight Equestria. They don't mind me. Oh, neat. She's not going crazy Sun Emperor. She's going Mother this time, I think. Yeah, neat. I swear, like, I've only ever seen her go God Empress until I started playing this month. Maybe they fixed it, and she's not forced to go God Empress when you force the Civil War. Oh, big. Fish. Welcome to the show! That looks like it hurts. I don't like the way she's looking at me. It's making me feel ways. Servile ways. E-pony leaning. Oh, do we still have to deal with the divided divinity? Was I supposed to fix that? Hold on. Do I want to go back and... No, I still have the divided society thing. I'm sure. Dommy mommy eyes. Yeah, but the Dommy is magical mind control, and there's nothing horny about it. Nothing at all. Tyrannical Magocracy. It's got the note. Though enforced through magic, the rule of the sirens is nothing like that of other magocracies in the world. The country is first and foremost used as a feeding ground of strife, which in turn gives the sirens the magic they need to continue enthralling the population. None except the sirens themselves have seen of any importance. They alone dictate the will of the nation, while exact direction is staying in forms of siren to siren. The fact that the fact remains free. The fact remains that free will remains only a myth to those that live under their regime. I didn't realize this gives you stats. Fun! I want Zumidia back. Look at you being all harmonic. Disgusting. Do I get to fix the sea thingy? Unlock Siren Magic Spirit, various bonuses return for Magic Daily Drift, vice versa. One of the bonuses can be unlocked by completing foci in areas branch of the tree. Welcome to the show! Oh god, it's the Equestria Girls cast. No! Why? But why? I don't see anything that fixes the Hippogriffia stuff. I think I want to reload. Get this balanced, just in case that's permanent and doesn't go away. Sounds like a new one I need. Mm. Yep. Yeah, just in case that doesn't go away. Duckweed. Rather than the Katzenreich April Fools, the planet spawns as Equestria parallel, where the entire planet is taken over by sirens. Or it can. It might still pop like the civil strife events, but I'm gonna wait until, you know, we get a protest or whatever the hell it is. Until then, I did that. Is there any that give me underwater stuff? Because I probably keep those. The Royal Committee. Dog. Sorty. Can I still conscript the children's? Yeah, I don't really have anything else I want to go with. Unless I get a quick... I can do that one. That'll give me a limited conscription for free. Essence for the enemy. And he's giving me free factories? Yeah, okay, we'll do until I get that. Hope we get an event that lets us even out that shit in case it doesn't ever go away. Because I can't imagine I keep having horse-bird strife when everybody is one under the will of the master. Bird. So why did I want to ignore underwater building? It seems like I keep everything there. Just to hang on to PP maybe? See there, see that. I'm ass PP by not going that. God, I'm gonna be like constantly on the cutting edge of technology. With 5 slots and not negative 40 bullshit. I'm going to guess, quote unquote, yeah, pretty much. Just save the PP for the cult. And I thought there was going to be a violent takeover and we'd have to lose all of my cool generals and stuff. Nah. Can the Dommy Mommy Sirens step on me if they don't have feet? How'd that work? Would they just like flop me with their tails thin things? Wait, what am I working with here? And the obligatory must make horty jokes about fucking everything that exists. As is my calling in life. I put the whore in horses. Come on. Gimme! Why guns? Give me upset bird. Anything that gives me upset birds? Well, not upset birds. Appeases the upsetty spaghetti birdies. Because I don't want to be stuck with... Yeah, that. The entire freaking game. Maybe one of those will do it? Maybe that's the best I can do? Shit. There's gotta be something. Remove violet facade, add silver stream. 2010, same ideology, thingy, 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 thingy. We are the only true harmonists in the world. Dun 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 dun. Factories. I feel like I should eventually pop an event that's saying, do you want to not be fucked? Yes, I do. There we go. You shall listen to their concerns. And their concerns are bring in the moms. Let the new age begin. Soon the world will bow before us. That's a really freaking cool flag. Like, that has effort that went into it. Like, every freaking piece of art in this game. Perfectly balanced, as all she should do. This is where I'm still gonna get those protest events, and it did not matter. 3! And all the time, the only sirens we've ever known have been ourselves, and now it is us against the entire world. So we work together against them. Our song plays above all else, because only we had the music to rule them all. It's like a song was a rock star. Friday says we had to listen to each other every now and again. So be it. We're quarreling. Where do you go? Who did I lose? Lost someone. Wait. I just keep most of my people. Ooh, that's a lot of supply grace. Probably have him be my marine guy, which these are the marines. Bum 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 bum. Do I keep? Yes. How many guns do I have? Actually guns. Oh, that's why I haven't been making anybody. Any combat with you. Definitely gonna need anti-tank. Logistics thingy. Hopefully with all of my research slots I can simply build. Am I military police yet? No. Am I going to need military police? Yes, when we start all of the war and stuff. Ah, you fucker. Boo. What if I got rid of this? What if I got one less? What if I got two less? Good enough. I should have been making infantry this entire time. I'm silly. I forgot that was a thing. Oh well, time to catch up. And catch up we shall. Maybe not that much. Yeah, I'll do that much for the first wave. And then... Y'all will be infinite. Okay. Now what? My man! Took away my Asmoral and gave me more obtusely amazing art. If I have to use the guy who's less. Still nice though. Don't worry, we appreciate all farts around here. You go home. Excellent, welcome home. Get the fuck back out there. I still got oil. Government. Right! Is her head attached correctly? Looks like it's like floating a little bit forward off of her neck. This is not good perspective. Help me. It hurts my brain. Inigo Dial is now currently the country leader. Play the focus. Things. Becomes leader of the supremacist party. Why are they named after the Equestria girls cast? I'm pretty sure that's them. I vaguely remember from the dark times. I don't think I ever watched that one. Aw, man, I lose the prospecting? No, because it's probably over here. Yes, it's exactly over there, which means we just have to retake them very quick. Yeah, no, I keep all of my underwater stuff. I should have been building those that entire time. Although I haven't exactly been stockpiling PP. We are mobilizing 9,000 sponies. The number of sea ponies lost is proportional to our sea pony population. 34.7 total compared to our total war losses. What does this do? It just gives me extra? Do I, like, get extra war exhaustion or instability if I lose fish? Or is it just like this? It's off map. You have a more continent under here. It's just we can't put that on the map. Magic! Sire's a powerful creature indeed, able to enthrall any other into serving its bidding for the mere conflict to full control. Neat. Unfortunately, we, like any other creature, have our limits, and our moves must be chosen carefully. Our ability to keep the country stable under our control is only through our magic, which can be amassed and expended towards different goals and parts of our nation. However, our power comes from sowing discord. Discord does not have an H in it. Why do I sometimes think that is? I know how to spell it. For some reason, sometimes it mentally appears in my head with an H. It's driving lesser creatures from the shadows. Not anymore. Power comes from sowing discord and striving lesser creatures from the shadows, not direct control over their every actions. This means we must balance the needs of discipline and loyalty within sectors of the nation in order to maintain our spell. Oh, I'm assuming I'm not enthralling everybody. The cultists serve willingly, but those who do not, we have to force until they do. Event choices focuses digital will affect our magic and the flow, but if our magic should ever run out completely, we will face dire consequences. I'm assuming magic drift is I lose it slowly. That's okay. We can enthrall them with computers. Don't listen to the radio. The music will enslave you. See, that'd be a cool analog horror thing. Why did I keep this? You smell little dudes over here. I'm red. How nice. Are you guys dead? Down with the crown. That rhymes. Oh, that's what Sharp Spear looks like. I figured that'd be them. Did you guys win yet? I thought I saw... See, I know that's what the communist flag of Abyssinia is because I got it for a thumbnail from when I was playing Abyssinia, but it's so disappointing. It doesn't even have, like, the hoof thing in it. To the point that it's so disappointing I edited it to have the hoof thing in it when I used it. Yeah, no, they're still fighting. I thought they died and capitulated somehow. For some reason. Oh, I do have a land border here. Okay, you guys go sit over there. Can I transport to a non-naval base? Oh, I have to go to a naval base. Okay. I'm gonna have these guys, because they're Marines. So when war starts, I'm gonna have them naval invade. Are you guys okay? Oh, they're fighting Tobuk. Who? That man might be on more drugs than frickin' Umalaz was. What man? The current Tobuk man? That man is, he's high as balls. Yeah, it's definitely a good idea to go back for the 5th slot. Okie dokie. I don't want to do naval doctrine stuff. Like, I could, I'm sure, I know, but, like, does anybody contest my fleet power right now? 88? Maybe? Eh, not really. They kind of do. I probably have quite a lot of dockyards for what I am. Oh, that was the anti-tank gun. Shit. No. Fuck. That's the best artillery I have, is a frickin' Napoleonic cannon. Okay. I'm running out of the 3 per stream stalling of Twitch ads I can do, because it is time to go, but I wanted to get red a-going. So, y'all have Dark Queen. Wait. The Queens. Y'all have a lovely, lovely evening. Thanks for watching. Sorry I was late today. I was having adult crises. It sucked. Thank you, DJ Jelly, for the follow. And Salty Boy for joining me in my wet and wild ocean adventure. And also the follow and the raid. I shall send ye over to Oki, who is currently expanding the factory. And there's water in that game. You use it to expand your industry and factories in glory. See what happens when I'm, pumping out civilian factory out after civilian factory in real time. I'm gonna go bother my cat. Bye.